Hey guys, welcome back to Questionable Scale Modeling, and this video is going to be a stash ad video. Not really wanting to do a bunch of that, but I was a couple of weeks ago visiting Phoenix, Arizona, and Pomona, California at two shows, and while I was there, I went to Andy's Hobby headquarters and spent some money there, and while I was in California, I went to Pegasus. And I also bought some stuff at the shows, so I thought I would make a video about what I picked up and how I got it home. So starting out, we're gonna start with the stuff that went into my luggage, which to begin with is this 350th scale Tamiya Battleship Missouri. It's an Iowa class, and some of y'all might be saying, so why a battleship? Well, about that. So when the IPMS Nationals was at Omaha a few years back, I received this detail upset for the Wisconsin, and it was attached to a similar model as the Tamiya, but it was a lesser known brand and it just looked terrible. But the benefit was this detail upset is not cheap. And so I'll show you what's in here real quick, because it's actually really nice. It's got a bunch of resin parts, which I have no idea what they are yet because I've never built a ship. But the cool thing is it's got real wood decks to replace the plastic decks. And it's also got real brass for the guns. And if that's not good enough, it's got a lot of photo etch, like a ton of photo etch. So anyway, that's that. I just thought I'd show you the inside of this, because I think it's pretty cool. Might be a winter project, who knows? Because I don't just build cars. So we'll put this away. So now I can get rid of the other kit because it's not very good, and I can build this one. Oh, so speaking of that, so this had to go in my luggage, and I was thinking that maybe the hull was shorter than the box, but it turns out it is not. So the hull itself had to be, I had to take the box completely apart and flatten it, and then fold it, and then the hull itself was diagonally inside my bag with all the other parts, all these other parts bags just kind of stuffed everywhere. And that took up all the remaining space that I had in my luggage. So we'll take that and put it aside. So the next thing I bought at a show was this really cool Volkswagen pickup from Tecom. It is a 1/35th scale, but then you're not going to find something like this in 24th or 25th scale. And it looks really cool. It is a curbside, but I'm not going to open any of this because I just don't want to. But I know it's really shiny on camera, so you can't really see anything. Anyway, I picked this up for $25. Well worth the cost. Now this one actually went in my backpack that I carry on the airplane with me because it just wouldn't fit. And the cab is very delicate, so I didn't want that running, being loose in the bag. So that's pretty cool. Next up, I bought a 356 GTS Daytona Spider enthusiast kit by Fujimi. These are, I won't say they're very rare because it seems like there's an endless supply out there The problem is the cost. I've seen these go for well over $100. I bought this for $40. My money could not leave my wallet fast enough. The only downside was the windshield has a break in it, but if you've opened enough of these enthusiast kits, that's typical. Like most of these, I think, have that break in the windshield frame. It's just let me zoom in a little bit closer so maybe you can see it. So it's easy fix. I mean, basic modeling skills, no problem, right? So this all had to be in my luggage as well. And then the box flattened. So on to a couple of other things. I've got a couple of value gear products. This is actually 24th scale stowage bags and stuff. And Brian over at BG Workshop used this big one right here and put it on one of his vehicles that was actually at the show. So they can be painted and detailed really nicely. And this one just says cans. So I didn't look at this, so I'm going to take the staple off if I can. I can get it off and see what they look like. Because I'm kind of curious. They were only $10. But Steve at Value Gear makes really good looking stuff. But most of what he does is for military subjects. I'll just pull one of these out. So we have various assortment of cans. There's some little oval cans that could be like tuna or kippers, maybe. Stuff like that. So that's actually kind of cool. I think you would have to figure out how to make decals for them. Because I don't see any in here. But anyway, that's what those are. Let's see. Might be all the same stuff. There's 1, 2. So there's 4 of these in total. Oh, so you probably can't see it on camera. I don't think this thing auto zooms, or focus. Let's see. But the top of the cans actually have the little pull tab cast into the cans. So that's kind of cool. A nice little detail. I'm going to pull this up. Put that off to the side. Now for the fun part. Let's open up the packages that I finally got in the mail. So here is my box from Pegasus. I have not opened it yet because I wanted to do it live. And to be honest, I really don't remember everything that I bought. So that's kind of why I wanted to wait. So maybe I'll be just as surprised as you are. So I'm actually going to put the box off to the side. So just to let you guys know, my preference for car models is mostly towards European and old and current Japanese cars. So I do a lot of older Japanese stuff, as you will see. So the first up is the Honda City Turbo. That comes with the little scooter that goes inside it. And I've actually wanted this for quite a while, and when they released it, I saw it on the shelf, $30. I didn't pass it up. Then next up we have a Honda Mugen CRX Pro Validated Sports. I remember when these kind of cars came out in the 80s. Uh, they were pretty cool. I always liked them. Uh, they weren't quite as fast as the Chevelle I drove, but they could definitely take a corner better. Next up, we have a Toyota S800. I did a whole lot of Gran Turismo stuff 10 years ago or so, and that's where I got my love affair for the old Japanese cars. So I really wanted to build one of these, and now I've got one. Next up, we have the Renault 5 Turbo Rally version. I'm kind of at odds with this one because I wanted the street version, but this one appealed to me, so I'll probably still end up getting the street version at some point. Who knows when? But I like decals, and this thing has a lot of decals, so that looks like fun. Next up, this one, I'm a big James Bond fan, always have been since the 70s. So, the Lotus Turbo Esprit Street version. No James Bond crap in this one, but I love this car. It's always been one of my favorites. So, that one was actually kind of high. It was just over 50 bucks. But I didn't care. So, grand total, in case you're wondering, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 5 models. With shipping was $203. The shipping itself was only, so a lot of you guys I see on Facebooks and stuff are that you won't. I see a lot of people that are very weary of buying online and have because you have to pay shipping. Well, you're just going to have to. But what you do if you want to buy something online, go into the actual website and look at shipping costs and play around with it. See how many models you can buy for one price. In this case, all 5 models fit in a box that only cost me $15 of shipping. So I maximized my shipping costs. Another case in point, if you go to HobbyLink Japan, they sell these 1/32 scale Japanese cars that are only like $10 each, but they're really small. And whether you buy 3 models or 10 models, the shipping is exactly the same. So buy 10 of them. Why not? So that is everything from Pegasus. Next up, we will open up the one from Andy's Hobby, which is this one. So I'll go ahead and open the box. Over here out of camera, because it's a big box. Okay, so first up is, and of course I got a lot more Japanese stuff. I got the Nissan Sunny Long Body Deluxe. These are really cool. Somebody, I can't remember who, they make a resin front end for this off of a Skyline. So I don't know if I will do that because I kind of like stuff like this to remain fairly stock. I just think it's cool, a nice simple pickup. Next up, another car from the Gran Turismo stuff is an Isuzu Billet, or is that Belay? I don't know, Billet 1600 GTR. I think these are really cool. This is a Hasegawa, both of these were. and they make really good kits. They go together great, and really no issues with them. Next up, we have the AutoZam AZ1 by Aoshima. Again, another Gran Turismo car. Just think they're really cool. Look how tiny that body is, even at 24 scale. Very cool. And the neat thing about Aoshima is that they give you wheel options. So there are 3 sets of wheels for one kit. You've got Steelies, you've got some kind of racing, I don't know what kind of wheels you call those. See if I can get closer. And then you got the ones for the box art right here. So, yeah, they always give you a little bit extra on these Aoshima kits. Next up, we have, and this is a big box. I'm not sure why it's that big, but it is the Mazda Familia. And this is like just bare bones 4-door sedan Japanese car from, I'm guessing, the 60s. Not sure why the box is so big, because the parts trees are not that big. But the body is molded in this like really deep red. It looks orange in the camera, but it's not. But I'm not sure why they did it that way. There's a ton of parts for this thing. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Looks like there might be a figure in here too. So anyway, that's kind of my stuff. That's what I like. One last kit. Is the Porsche Carrera GT by Tamiya. This, I've been wanting this kit for a long time, and it's kind of hard to find them, but Andy's has this stuff sitting right on the shelf. This and other stuff that you wouldn't normally find anywhere. So look them up. They actually have more stuff online than they had in the store. Now, the reason I really wanted this is because of this. So last year, I bought a whole bunch of Scale Motorsports carbon fiber stuff because I like that kind of thing. And I'll open it up and show you what's in here. If I can do it carefully. So in here is 4 sheets of carbon fiber, and they're templates, so you have to cut them out. So there's a bunch of carbon there. There's stuff for underneath the car, which is, I like doing it, but it's kind of silly sometimes because unless somebody looks underneath the car, you're not going to see it. There's stuff for the interior, door sills and stuff, I think, and a bunch of other stuff. So lots of carbon fiber goodness to see. We will put this back because I don't want to mess it up. So that is that. And then what else? Oh yeah, I didn't just buy model kits at Andy's. I got some fool. So let's see what we got. I got a new set of tweezers because my cheap Amazon stuff just kind of wasn't doing it for me. I needed a new one, and this one's anti-magnetic, so that means I can use it for placing my magnets without having to worry about it sticking. I got a new scriber by Hasegawa that I thought I'd give it a try. I have a scriber that I like already, but the one I've got is very brittle, and it doesn't do well if you're doing very, very deep scribing, like you're trying to remove a door or something. So we're going to give this a shot. I don't know if you can see that blade in there. Looks kind of cool. And then I didn't have any measuring devices on my bench that was in centimeters and millimeters. So I got a long one that goes up to 300, and I got a really short one that only goes up to 150. So, because all the stuff that I do is based on millimeters, not inches, including my micrometer. It's just so much easier to do it that way. So, they're very precise, and they also have the benefit of being a straight edge when you want to cut something. So, my grand total at Andy's was $264.99, and the shipping on this one was only $12.99 for 5 models and some tools. That is a really cheap shipping rate. So, anyway, that is what I got while I was on my trip. I'm hoping to go back again because I had a lot of fun, met a lot of nice people, got to hang out with a friend for a few days, and that's that. Hope you enjoyed. See you later.